In this video, we're going to take a look at an activity called chat. Chat is a great way to provide an environment where your students can come in and have a quick discussion about something you might be talking about in class. You can use it when you're doing direct instruction, and let's say you wanted to open a back channel where your students could kind of talk about the items that you're discussing in real time without actually talking and interrupting kind of the direct instruction that's taking place. It's also a really good way to allow students to kind of ask each other questions on homework during the evenings. One note about chat is really good for a quick conversation. If you want to have a more in-depth discussion where you're adding documents and things of that nature, you might just want to use forum instead. So chat is kind of the quick discussion. Forum is more the heavier discussions. So adding a chat's really easy to do. All I'm going to do is click Turn Editing On. And select Add an Activity. And then select Chat. And for the purposes of what we're doing here, I'm just going to call this Sample Chat. Notice, as with everything else with Moodle, if it's red and asterisk, we have to put something there. So in this case, I'm just going to call this is just going to be a sample chat. Here I could put a very in-depth introduction if I wanted to. For example, if this was, say, that world history class where I was doing some direct instruction, I might say something to the effect of, there are many people who were important in the Renaissance, discuss the ways that they impacted the Renaissance and how do they impact our world today. But if not, you can keep it more simpler than that too if you'd like. So I'm just going to go ahead and, for what we're doing here, copy and paste that right there. Now notice you do have an HTML editor here, so you could add like links and pictures and videos, maybe play a video, have them watch the video and then react to it or have a discussion about it. Okay, next thing I want to do is set my chat time. In this case, it's going to be default to around the time that I initially set it up. You can change the hour and minute right here. You can select if you want a chat to be repeated, when you want it to be repeated. Again, that's up to you. Let's say maybe you have a chat every Wednesday evening where you discuss whatever it is you're talking about in school. That might be what you're doing with that. You can save past sessions. It's set to never delete them. If you wanted to, you could go to a different level of days or whatever it is right there. You can set this to allowing, if this is set to yes, where everyone can view past sessions, they can click on the chat and we'll be able to see the content from before. Okay. If you're using group mode, here's where you would make those adjustments. All you need to do is click, when you're done, just click Save and Return to Course. Alright. And there's a sample chat. There's a sample chat right there. Notice right here is my icon for chat. It's just kind of a cloud. I'm going to go ahead and click Turn Editing Off. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and click on where it says Sample Chat just to get in the chat room right here. Okay. To enter the chat room, all a person needs to do is where it says click here to enter chat. Go ahead and click on that. And it'll open up the chat session. Okay. Now I've already have somebody else in here. Angie Moman's in this chat as well. It's indicated the times that it's been entered, and I can say all I have to do is enter text and click send, and it comes up. Alright? Pretty basic at this point. The 2 or 3 or how many ever people you have in the chat room can just keep kind of going back and forth. You can change some themes. We're not going to go over that right now, but if you want to play around with that, feel free to do so. But again, you can see how it does create a pretty straightforward environment for students to have a discussion in. when you're done, you can just go ahead and X out of the chat there. I'm just going to return to course. And this has been how to add the chat activity in Moodle 2.